You're looking at a field, Dale. We're back to our winning ways. That's just what Tigers do, back to their winning ways. Excuse me. Look at the Minnesota Twins. Ilgauskas. The Tigers are back at home in Detroit. The Tigers are back in once again at home. That's right.
A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment.
Minnesota and Detroit.
Michael Fulmer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
So striding forward now, Danny Santana, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Danny Santana.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really catch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Ooh.
And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Dozier. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Miguel Sano. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
All right.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back for more from Detroit after this.
Time for the home team.
Ervin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Wait for the first 2 hits.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Lifetime numbers against Ervin Santana, 23 hits in 71 at-bats. He's also collected 6 doubles.
Wow.
1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here he comes on 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Yeah.
In there, a base hit.
Base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Ben Paulson. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Ben Paulson.
A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound.
Swing and a
miss.
miss.
It's fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly
Swing
because
and a
of his
miss.
stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit on the ground.
He's
down
out.
The first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
And it's Detroit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Just foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins.
Batting
And
fifth.
I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting sixth. Left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Santana's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Yeah.
And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And he's safe.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's gone 3 for 8. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third.
Foul.
Sano takes it in. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Comerica Park. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Yeah. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Collins is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Collins coming on. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
He's out.
Collins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box, Tyler Collins. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Tyler Collins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Foul.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, James McCann. And that misses, ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Ervin Santana, 0 for 8. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. In the on deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes.
Foul.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Kepler. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Santana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Foul.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
After 3, Minnesota Twins at 0, Detroit Tigers at 0.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brian Dozier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now,
Yes.
Ben Paulson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
He's
Collins
out.
is there. And the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So coming to the plate, Andrew Romine. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line.
Yeah.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he is in there.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, make him chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line drive to center field.
Yes.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep the lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-1. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound.
He's out.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start the inning.
Mauer.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Wow.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot
Yes.
shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
In now, Jason Castro. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Romine from the outfield grass. Throw won't get him. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final
Ladies
decision.
and gentlemen, the Tigers are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. This is in the air to left field. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Collins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler Collins.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping up now, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. flying toward right center.
Yes.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging back pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Kinsler.
Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Foul.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Foul.
And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He'll try again, 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Andrew Romine batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Damn it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
The first baseman.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the third out. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Ready once again, Danny Santana. They'll try and get things started as we begin.
Same individual who now has nothing left to lose. Well, sounds risky to me. But what would I know? I'm sure you have your reasons. Yeah, we got our reasons. Our reasons, man. You don't think that cruiserweight championship from him at SummerSlam in 2 weeks. All right, you can make championship. SmackDown Live is heating up with the biggest event of the summer. SummerSlam is the hottest party of the summer. Feel the glow. Naomi just made huge money in the bank. As SmackDown Live Women's Champion Naomi faces Carmella one-on-one.
Me and my Money in the Bank contract, we're just looking to the future.
SmackDown Live tomorrow night.
Danny Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Yes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Wow.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Full count. 3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left
He's
center.
out.
Romine retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's Kinsler at second. Scooped up. Throw
He's
gets
out.
him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And maybe a
Damn it.
little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Foul.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now
Damn
a
it.
slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one misses
Damn it.
high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But
Now
when a hitter
batting,
like that digs
third
in,
baseman,
you'd rather he's standing at
Miguel
first than driving a
Sano.
ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. There's
Yes.
a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a
Foul.
swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Checked his swing there. Did he go around?
Wow.
No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Yes.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The designated hitter, number 41.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Right side and right into the shift. There
Wow.
is Dozier. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Foul.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So very nice work there by Santana. His club trails 1-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready once again, Ben Paulson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Damn it.
3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
A shot down the first baseline.
He's out.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Michael Tonkin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
59, Michael Tonkin.
Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos.
Leading off for
He
the
comes
Tigers,
in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 30, Nick Castellanos.
Lays off 1-0. In there, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes.
Damn it.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of
Damn
those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Tyler Collins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Wow.
Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first.
He's out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 1-0.
After 7, Minnesota Twins at 0. Detroit Tigers at 1.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jason Castro.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Foul.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Romine is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Danny Santana. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond.
Yes.
Castellanos has got it, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 3
Leading up
at-bats
for the
for him in
Tigers.
this one, all ending with him
Second
going down
baseman,
on strikes.
Ian Kinsler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A 1-1 home to Kinsler. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrew.
Ready for another
Romine.
shot now. Andrew Romine. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Yes.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second.
Yes.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. For Cabrera, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Close. Here's the pitch. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Stopped on the slide by Dozier. He gathers the throw.
Shit.
He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. One left for Detroit, but they're on top 1-0. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And now pitch on the way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Romine is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unlikely ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And
damn it.
Out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the
Perfect
first
game,
inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Michael Fulmer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Ervin Santana is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned.
Well, I want the Big Show in a match at SummerSlam. Well, I always think the same thing. Yeah. Under one condition. Enzo Amore, that thorn in my side, he lost the gap, he loves to run his mouth. I don't want him there. I don't want him in the Barclays Center. I don't want him in Brooklyn. I don't want him in New York City. I don't want him in New York State. How about this? How about you just lock him up and throw away the game? Put Enzo in a shark cage or something like that? Yeah, I like the sound of that. I want Enzo Amore suspended above the ring. I want him to see everything that I do to the Big Show. I want him there to see me turn the Big Show into 7 feet of failure. Well, Enzo does have a habit of getting involved in your fights with Big Show. You know what, though? This could be quite the attraction. How about this? Big Cass versus Big Show with Enzo Amore suspended above the ring in a shark cage in SummerSlam. I like the sound of that, Kurt. Thank you very much. You are welcome. I hope Enzo's not afraid of heights. Enzo in a shark cage?
Yeah. 1-0 perfect game.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 1-0. The Cleveland Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 6-5.
5-2.
The Blue Jays got the best of the Brewers at home, 5-4. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 3-2.
4-2 season.
The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 8-1.
5th win of season.
Jose Altuve had 3 hits in the contest as the Astros disposed of the Mariners, 5-4.
6-3.
The Braves got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami, 5-3. The Cardinals got together to allow 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington, 6-1. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they manhandled the Mets, 8-1.
3-5.
The Buccos only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 4-0. The San Diego Padres total 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-1.
3-6.
The Diamondbacks got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4.
4-5.
That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Giants on top 6-3. Detroit Cardinals 5-3, Reds 5-3. Nationals 5-3. As on first place. Right behind the Cleveland Indians. Orioles on top. Upset. 3-6. Sun out. 5-8. 5-3. 4-3. 6-3. 5-3. 5-3. 1-6. 1-3. 4-2. We actually got our first perfect game, guys, against an MLB team. So that feels relaxing and it feels great. Feels great. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed a perfect game for the first time in MLB history. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.